next one to go over, this is one of my created dials. This is a pilot dial that I went back and did like dirty lume to it. And whenever I say that, that's some of the backgrounds on these when they're etched out aren't perfect, and you'll never get the lume to show up exactly the same. But the build is supposed to look vintagey. So whenever it doesn't come out perfect, I'm fine with that. So, because once I'm done, I got to go back and sand and work on it, getting it all smooth. So let's see if we can actually see it. So 30 loomed in there. So hopefully you guys like that. At nighttime, it's super bright. It's pretty nice. So this is a brushed bezel, one of my created dials that I backloomed. Omega style handset with a long loom second hand. And then I did a little bit of a polish work on a chemical stripped crown that's hammer and sickle engraved whenever that focuses. Smaller window exhibition case back so that it can fit on your wrist a little bit smoother. Stainless steel movement holder going on around there, silver rotor. And then I did it on one of my Italian leather pilot straps. So with a brushed buckle. Now you can, on a Vostok, you can turn the bezel. If you want to turn this one, you can. It won't really matter. You can turn it left and right. It won't do anything for you. But they don't click. They don't do anything like that. These are automatic mechanical, so you can wind them, you can wear them, you can put them on a watch winder, and they will keep time. So if it's dead or it's running slow because it's dying or you're not going to be very active, pre-wind it. You just unscrew the threads. When it comes off the threads, when the crown comes off the thread tubes and you can hear it clicking, you can now wind it. And if you, this is the wind, this direction, this does nothing, but it's a lot easier to wind it like this. If you wind it for about 4 seconds, like this, before you put it on, you'll be just fine. If you wind it for something closer to 20 seconds, like what I do, it will keep time throughout the night. So that's how I make sure that the hands are set properly and everything's running smoothly. But you can wind it all day, it won't hurt it. It's got a 31-hour power reserve. It's not a hacking movement, so it's going to keep going. If you pull it out to the one and only click, you will see that wobble crown even more. That's deflecting lateral pressure on the movement. It's rolling it. Just kind of pull a little bit back as you do it. I mean, if you're pushing piranha on it, that's why it's in there. But I just kind of pull back as I'm setting. Okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 3:04 p.m.
3:04 p.m. I knew it was right around there. Also makes it nice and easy to push right back over and thread down. So that is the build. I hope you like it. It's more of a nice little pilot style, a little bit thinner. Brushed case. If you ever get a nick in it, just use a Scotch-Brite and brush it in. And it has a more of a gray-green look throughout the day in that background. And then at nighttime, it's more of a gritty green. So there's that build. Hope you like it. As always, they come with custom matching beads. If you want to be extra awesome, you don't have to wear them. One of my green special edition boxes, and then every build comes with scratch remover. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my scratch remover over here and not looking at my camera. Watch cleaners. It's good on all glass and metal parts. So basically this whole part, non-streaky, non-toxic, non-residue. Leather conditioner, which is good on this part, obviously. Keeps it nice and soft. Maybe apply it every 6 months. Just rub it in, let it soak in, remove any excess. A little bit will go a long way. This will last probably as long as your strap, which will last a long time. And then lastly, that scratch remover I was looking at. This is good for your glass. You can scratch it as it's acrylic. This is Novus 2 from Amazon repackaged. Essentially the same thing as Polywatch. Put a tiny bit on there, buff against it, fill in that. Then generate some heat with your thumb behind a microfiber that will also be included. In about 15 seconds, that'll be completely gone. A little bit will go a long way. Just remember, you're filling a scratch. So if you put a bunch on there, you're just going to be pushing it all around there. It's going to have nowhere to go. So put a tiny, tiny, tiny bit on there, buff it in, and it will be gone in about 15 seconds. So if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out, and I can do that for you. And if you want to continue to see builds in real time, like and subscribe as I do them all the time. Thanks, guys.